We're back
Hey,
live. I got gloves on because it's cold up here.
it's only cookies and cream tonight.
Oh, it's only cookies and cream tonight. Oh shit, that was a good one. But before we go any further and start talking crazy and all that shit, kick back, relax, watch this. Now we all know there's tons of different CBDs out there, right? Well, there's one that you guys need to try. HEMPARITA. Simply go to ihemparita.com, click the link right in the description, get the best CBD gummies and the best CBD shooters you can get. I'm telling you, I have some right here. Look, there's a shooter, there's the gummy. One of these gummies is one serving. Half of this shooter is one serving. ihemparita.com. I'm going to look. HEMPARITA! Get you some. Use promo code SIR30 when you cash out. Save yourself 10%. Save yourself 10%. ihemparita.com. The link is right in the description. Promo code SIR30 when you cash out. Save yourself 10%. Do it. Oh, that was a werewolf, people. Why did I do that? Because we are getting ready to discuss ginger snaps. I can't wait to hear what everybody else has to say about this movie. So strap up, sit down, do whatever you're doing, stay put, and enjoy the show. Welcome to the madness, people. Welcome to the madness. That there just lets you guys know I mean business today. I was howling. Oh, yeah, I mean business. So, James,
Yes.
early ratings. What is your early rating for Ginger Snaps? Something you got to think about for a minute.
Yeah, because it's between two numbers. Okay, for now I'm gonna go with 6.
Okay. You giving it a 6? It's funny you say that because I'm actually right there with you. I was thinking between a 5 and a 6, but I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you with the 6 on this movie. Actually, you know what? If I'm giving this a 6, I'm bumping Scream 5 back down to a 3 instead of a 4 because
Yeah, I don't like ketchup. What? I'm lost. What do I don't like? Ginger snaps?
oh, he enjoyed he.
I like werewolf movies, so it's just this is not one of the best ones I've seen.
I like Ginger. I feel like Ginger Snaps is a movie you have to be in the mood for. I'm typically not into werewolf movies, but I had a lot of fun with this one. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one too. Henry said he gives it a 6.8.
Yeah.
I I haven't I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I haven't I can't think of too many werewolf movies. I'll say that. Like Werewolf in London, I've seen that, and there was a couple more I've seen, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
The Howling.
I don't think I've seen that one.
There's werewolves in the underworld. There's
Oh yeah, you're right. They call them lightning.
yeah. There's
You're right. You're right. There's you know what it is?
Silver Bullet, Stephen King.
Oh fuck! I haven't seen that in years. I hope that's on one of the wheels. I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah,
You know what it is? I guess I kind of forget about. I don't watch them often, so I kind of forget about them. I know they're out there. I just kind of forget.
Yeah.
But maybe tomorrow I'll go on a werewolf binge. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
But getting back to this though, like I like the bond between the two sisters. I like how shit changed a lot with. I mean, especially after when shit got bit, like with her attitude and everything. I mean, her finally came.
She got aggressive.
Very, very aggressive, very violent. Just changed complete. It was almost like what she was saying in the beginning to her sister about how we're gonna die together or whatever. I forgot what the pact was exactly, but it seemed like
it's like a suicidal pact. It's like if I die, you're dying. and she's like always like have a knife next to her wrist and shit.
Yep.
Like they were like really emo or depressed or something.
They were into the shit a lot. Well, yeah, I remember because she had the knife on her wrist, and she was like, "No, only girls slit their wrists."
Yeah,
The fuck.
and they were like into really. They're really obsessed with death because they're doing those like recordings, the different death scenes and
And the projects for school, which I
yeah.
thought that part was kind of cool, but I'm like, bringing it to school, and then, I mean, it's one thing your parents are like, okay, this is cool, whatever, just do it outside because it's a hobby, it's not bad. And say if you're doing it for special effects type shit or movies, you want to do something like that. But to bring it to school, I thought was a little much. Hey, how's it going?
Yep.
I thought that was a little much. Sad emo werewolves,
Basically,
basically.
they are. Yeah.
Well, and then it kind of switched up. They went from like sad to violent to just. It was, and I watched this today. I watched this earlier today.
Yeah, me too.
I think this is my second time. You know what's funny is I think this is my second time watching it, if I'm not mistaken. And
This is probably my maybe third time.
And I believe I did it with I reviewed this movie before with Zombie Barbie.
Oh, okay.
Mean minute ago, like last year, I think. Doing good. Over here talking about the movie Ginger Snaps, horror movie Ginger Snaps. Not sure if you've ever heard of it, if you've seen it before. It's definitely worth at least a one-time watch, maybe even twice.
Did you get a feeling of like this movie came out in 2000, but I got like 90 vibes.
Kind of, sort of. I could see that, but I mean, 2000 is still.
Yeah, I know, but the clothes, like how they were dressing and everything, it looked like a 90s style, like a grunge rock band style.
Oh yeah, I'm
Like
sure
the
that kind of.
like the long sleeve shirt tied around their waist and.
But I'm sure that kind of blended into the early 2000s at least. You know what I mean? From the 90s, from whenever that started in the 90s, I'm sure it blended into the early 2000s at the very least. Similar with like the baggy clothes, like the baggy jeans, the big jeans, and all that shit. That was late 90s, early 2000s through like high school, I'll say.
Yeah.
And now.
Yeah, there you go. Henry agrees. There you go. Definitely. That's what I was getting until I seen it. I was like, this came out 2000? I was like, okay. I thought this shit was in the 90s.
Yeah.
But, all right.
Yeah, if you're into Kendra, if you're into horror movies, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth at least a one-time, maybe even two-time watch.
Yeah.
But like Henry said earlier in the comments, it is something you kind of have to be in the mood in, which I wouldn't go looking for this movie. But again, for the pod, it was worth it. And again, I have gloves on because it's fucking cold up here. People, don't judge me.
Well, I heard about Ginger Snaps a long time ago. It was like one of those movies people mention, like, oh, you like werewolf movies? Yo, you ever see Ginger Snaps? Like, I heard it many times. People mention this. So it's a Canadian werewolf movie. And just in case Kendra missed it.
Oh, you're right. Because this did come off the Canada wheel.
Yeah, that too. You're right, Henry. The effects, the practical effects were like 90-ish.
And honestly, the only I feel as far as the practical effects go, didn't bother me at all. Really?
Yeah, there's three. I think I don't know if I've seen 3. I definitely seen part 2.
I'm gonna watch 2 and 3 tomorrow. I think I'm gonna watch 2 and 3 tomorrow.
Maybe I'll do it too.
Movies done for the weekend. It's fucking nostalgia. And I don't want to talk about it.
There's a 2 and 3. There's definitely a 2 and a 3.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I've seen 3. I want to say I did, but I cannot remember it at all. I know I've seen part 2. So yeah, the older. So those both girls. I guess. Hold on. I read it somewhere.
Nice.
They were born in the same hospital, went to the same preschool, and they auditioned on the same day. They didn't even know that. They didn't know each other.
Serious?
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah.
To then act in the same movie and play sisters in it, and their bond was like in the movie. The acting wasn't bad at all. That's something I can definitely stand out. That's something I can definitely say. And again, with how I am with like the facial expressions with movies and shit, like the body language, the facial expressions and everything, for the most part, went very well. And
Yeah.
I enjoyed how, I mean, even with the jocks sitting on the bleachers talking about how they want to fuck these girls and they're watching them run. Who didn't do that? Let me rephrase that. It's just like, that's just a typical high school guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just talking
That's
shit.
puberty. That's puberty talking.
That's grown man talking about
Yeah.
grown women. Let me rephrase this: grown women jogging or whatever. We're all gonna still say the same shit about grown women, but they were high school kids talking about high school. So it's kind of, but just the way
Yeah.
it was, it just it worked for me. It did. And
Yeah.
again, like I said, I don't really typically go for werewolf type films. Maybe I should start checking more out
Yeah.
because I'm sure there's a shit ton more I got to see. I'm sure there's a shit ton more that I would enjoy, but I'm also sure there's a fuck ton more that I'll fucking hate, or at least
Yeah.
be like, fuck, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Many times I said my go-to is paranormal, but then
Mhm.
it's like vampire, werewolf, zombie movies.
Okay, see, my go-to
Um,
is slasher, and then I feel I'm honestly thinking like paranormal shit slash whatever you want to call that, whatever you want to call like the Conjuring universe is like
yeah,
right in
that's paranormal.
okay, so what that, and then
Ghost and demons.
yeah, and then probably the zombie stuff, which is maybe like a hair under paranormal or right next to it, because it's close. I mean, it's kind of close to slasher as far as the blood, guts, and gore. I know it's different, but it's similar in a sense. I know it's different, Henry. Before you say something, because I know you're a horror nerd, you're gonna have all these nerdy light skin facts about how zombie movies and slashers are different. But I'm just saying, just the gore factor of it. That's it. Relax, relax. All right, I'm back. But like, shit.
Oh, so by the way, real quick, it
Yeah,
wasn't just preschool. So they auditioned on the same day. They were born in the same hospital. They went to the same preschool, elementary school, and private school. Worked through the same talent agency, and they both guest starred on Supernatural.
I have to spit the light skin facts for my light skinned brother who's not here to defend himself. He's a light skinned horror nerd. That's crazy, James. Like, so this shit was just supposed to happen with these two in this film, and it's crazy again going back to the chemistry with them because it's like they did all this shit, right? You said same hospital, right? Born in the same hospital, same
Yeah,
preschool, same
they went to
school.
the same schools, private
Did
school.
they meet? Were they like friends, or they just
They it's no, they say it was a coincidence
that
that they auditioned
is
on the same day.
a crazy coincidence,
Yeah,
and getting and I feel like the roles fit the way they looked.
yeah.
You,
I'm super light skinned. I'm Casper.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yeah, Casper White, man. That's the color.
There you go. But no, that was like I was getting like the chemistry between the two, and then just like their look, like Ginger, of course, looked more evil. This guy said you're rice skin. He said you're rice skin, James. You got to call it white rice though, Henry, because just saying rice skin because there's brown rice, there's yellow rice, and I'm sure there's other colors of rice, and there's white rice, James.
Damn.
Oh, but yeah. Anyways, going back to it though, she was more of like the She was the one that the guys were after for one. She was the
Yeah,
more
even before she got that attitude, like before she started dressing up like that one girl said slutty.
Yeah.
It was just a goal. Because the one jock knew she was a virgin. And I guess he's a virgin hunter.
Sounds about right.
That's the one girl said when she was crying before she got killed.
Oh, okay. Well, here's one thing I could say. I didn't like the look of the werewolf.
Yeah, me too. It looked like so awkward, like you knew it was like kind of like
It was shit.
rubber with like a probably a metal frame under it.
That honestly, that's probably, I'm not gonna say it's my only complaint, but as far as like visuals, that was probably the worst. I didn't mind like when they had like the the severed fingers. The girl went, cool scene. When the girl slips, hits the back of her head, busts her head open, slips in the milk, and like
Yeah.
dies right there.
Here's the corner of
The
the
counter.
island, the counter island
Yep.
thing.
And they didn't show, but they put her in the big freezer.
That's true. The head didn't look bad. When they were just showing the head like growling, the head was
Yeah,
fine, but the
it- yes,
body is
but
weird.
yes,
It
exactly.
had no hair. It was like a hairless cat. It was weird looking.
I
Yo,
Henry,
they
I
should
would
remake
say
this.
I would say if it was a Spirit of Halloween the one though, it would be like a real cheap one. I would say yeah, you know what? Yeah, Spirit of Halloween. You wouldn't see this shit in a costumer. You wouldn't see this shit in a costumer. So yeah, Spirit of Halloween might be it, but it'd be like on the it'd be probably more of an animatronic than like a costume. Ooh. What do you think about this one, James?
I
This
I
movie needs a remake.
I agree. Why
Any
not? They're remaking
Anybody that's
everything
watching
else.
or listening that's seen Ginger Snaps before, what do you think about having a remake? I wouldn't be mad at it. I do feel like if they were to do it, this is a big if they were to do it, though. Obviously, they probably the thing is they would do a lot of CGI.
Yeah, it depends on the budget. Yeah, I could see them doing that. Like if they don't want to go with the
If they can make the werewolves look doper though, and make it look more like a werewolf instead of like a, it looked like a. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
I
Actually,
like how they did it in Underworld. The Lycans. I like how they looked in
yeah,
that. There's a couple of them, like old school movies. They did a pretty good job. I think was it The Howling and
Werewolf in London was like a
yeah,
good.
that wasn't a bad. That wasn't bad looking. It was more like mannish, kind of like Teen Wolf. It wasn't
Oh
like full blown werewolf with the long nose. It was
yeah, it
like
was
you could still tell it was a man.
like this right here.
Yeah,
That just doesn't look good to me.
it looks like
A
like a
toy.
like a rat got stuck in a glue trap.
It just looks bad, man. It looks
It
it,
is.
and I feel I don't know.
I don't understand how there's hair on like the chest and the arms, but the whole back is bald. Like, look at it, it's all bald right there. It makes no sense. And it was stupid how it was growing a tail. They should have left the tail out.
Yeah,
They didn't need the tail.
they really didn't. They really didn't. But it just looked like shit. It just looked
Yeah,
like shit. I wasn't really digging that. And yeah, I'm with you on that. The more of the humanoid thing where it's standing up, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's oh man. But I didn't hate it though. Like I still give this movie a 6. Joe, what is your rating for this movie, by the way? Because I believe you said you've seen it before,
Yes,
right?
man, that's true.
Oh fuck. Would you recommend this movie, James?
I was recommended. It's not a bad movie. It's pretty good. I would say, yeah. Like for a werewolf movie, if it's like you want to make a list of werewolf movies, I'd be like, yeah, throw Ginger Snaps on there.
A
You
4.
know?
Not mad at that.
Yeah. I didn't mind it. I was entertained still. I wasn't
Perfect.
bored.
Michael Jackson, yes, that was a good one. I was thinking more so of Werewolf in London. Because it's still like
Yeah.
the humanoid type. Well, maybe not because the face. I don't fucking know. It's a werewolf, but it looks way better than the bullshit we just seen in Ginger Snaps.
Yeah. I like the werewolves that where they stand on two legs.
Yes. Yeah, because then it's just a fucking wolf.
Same thing with in Underworld, like how they transform and they're standing up.
Yeah.
I like that style. I don't like when like let's go with who really ruined werewolves. Twilight. They're just fucking dogs running around in the woods, throwing a frisbee. Catch this frisbee. Go ahead, Jacob. Catch. Fetch, boy. Fetch. Fucking bitch.
That shows you how James feels about
Fucking
Twilight. I don't think he likes it, guys.
fuck Twilight. Then vampires, they sparkle, covered in glitter. The fuck is that? So stupid.
Oh,
Try to make fucking vampires and werewolves Disney.
Disney World?
What the fuck? So dumb.
I will go back to this though. Like the
Oh, I didn't see Monster Squad in a long time.
Me either. I like the gore in this movie. Even
No,
though
yeah, the gore wasn't bad. Yeah, there was a lot of blood. Even her monthly when she first got her period, there was like blood all over the place.
Yep.
Yo, that dude pissing blood in the fucking urinal. It was like a giant stream. That shit was funny.
And he was screaming.
Yeah, he was like,
Oh,
yo,
yep.
he caught the werewolf by sex, man. That's the first time I ever heard that. Usually it's a bite.
Yo,
Never.
same here, but it's like, I'm gonna ask the question.
You're right. If it was the size of a horse, it'd be different. Like there is a not mythical, maybe mythical. There's a certain wolf that it's huge. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, the size of the books weren't bad at all. I read the first book. The first book wasn't bad, and then I watched the first movie and I was like, fuck this. Fuck everything about this. I'm done.
For one, Jacob the dog is a pedophile. He falls in love with the baby as soon as it's born. He wanted to do a Michael Jackson snatch and run out the fucking house with it. So they're shapeshifters. Oh, so they're what are they called? We just watched something about it, didn't we? Wendigos.
I told you this motherfucker has some knowledge about some shit.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Henry knows some shit, man.
He does. He can tell you the best fishing spots and
see, I don't read, so the books I will never read it.
Some weird horror movies.
I won't even give it a chance. Unless someone's gonna pay me a lot of money. I'll read it.
So James. The scene in the car, the backseat of the car, right? Girl's real aggressive.
Oh, where she was like, yeah. Where she got pissed off and said, I'm the man. She was like, man. She like threw him down and said, no, I'm the man, bitch.
Basically. What do you do in that situation?
Depends. For one, she was biting and cutting. Like, there was like blood. I was like, yo, you better back the fuck up. But if I don't mind if a girl was aggressive like that, as long as like there's no blood, she's not biting me or anything.
I don't mind the bleeding.
I'll lay back. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
He did piss blood. That was funny.
He pissed blood and he was screaming. He pissed blood. My thing to you is, James, how mad would you be if you turned into a werewolf? Like if that whole scenario, like say you piss blood and boom, werewolf.
Well, it depends. If I turned into a werewolf and I was cool looking, and I'm immortal and shit, I'll go with it, man.
I'm with you on that. I would be so mad though. Like, say if you turn into a werewolf and it's the one that looks like the one from this movie, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll jump off a bridge. I'll kill myself.
Henry said, "Ben there." So Henry.
That's true. He caught something, man.
Better run to a clinic. But if you have a chance of turning into a werewolf, you might have to just wait a little bit. Wait it out and see. Now, people, this is listen. Before somebody says, before some dumbass watches this video, watches this clip, this part right here where we're talking about, yeah, listen, this is all jokes and fun, people. For those of you out there that are getting burnt or pissing blood, you go get that checked out.
Yeah, definitely.
But for those of you who are here for the entertainment, the movie,
we're not no doctor, but I think it's common sense. There's something wrong.
You might turn into a werewolf. I'm just saying.
Let's just say that I am not a doctor. Okay, so here's the thing that bothered me about the guy turning into a werewolf.
What? Hold up. You were naked, running around Central Park howling. The funny thing is with you, Henry, is I would not put this past you to an extent. Especially back when you were. We won't get into that, but when you were a wild, light-skinned brother. That's all.
So that was you, Henry? There's a rumor about the Central Park. The woods are haunted because they hear like howling, but this doesn't sound like a woman. You sound like a woman when you're howling?
His voice was higher then.
Yeah, probably. It's always probably him.
Yep. And they thought
solved the mystery. Scooby-Doo.
Yep. And he's light skinned running around the woods butt naked howling. But he was really just bumping into shit and screaming and hurting himself, trying to find his way out. It happens, man. It happens. Yo, you know what was crazy? You know what I did like? And now remember what game were they playing? Field hockey?
It was lacrosse, I think, or was it field hockey? No, it was hockey sticks. It was field hockey.
Hang on a second. Oh shit! Make that movie, Henry.
Okay, what the hell are you talking about now, Henry? A
What did he
black
say?
dildo.
I'm gonna read this one
Oh,
for you guys.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, it's funny you say that. I've heard that too. Me and my friends went in there one time and found a black dildo in the woods across the street from the basketball court. I don't remember.
It must have been a Buffalo Bills fan.
Good one. But they don't throw them at the Patriots. I honestly, I don't remember because me and you have been on a lot of adventures, stupid adventures, especially in our teen years. Not, I won't say stupid, but yeah, some wild shit happens in Schenectady, New York.
Henry, I hope you didn't pick up and smell it.
Nah, it wasn't a tampon.
God damn.
I had to. Never mind. I'm not going to go any further with that one, people.
No, some crazy shit did happen in Central Park, man. Like,
I know.
me and my friends went there. I think I was like 13 and 14 at the time. And there was like a 10-year-old girl near the slides, and she was offering people blowjobs. We were like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what is wrong with you? You're like 10.
Yeah, see that shit right there. That's no home training. I do have a point. Yeah, Kendra, listen. This is how this show goes all the time. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. I also go live gaming and stuff. We also have another show called Popcorn and Pints. This here's my show, but we have a show together, me, him, and a couple other guys called Popcorn and Pints. Basically the same thing. The only
Just not horror movies.
It's not horror movies.
All other movies.
And all the links are in the description. If you want to go click that and check them out, I'm telling you, you're going to get some laughs in, people.
So back to this movie real quick.
Yeah.
The part that bothered me. Why did the guy, when he's turned into a werewolf, get boils and blisters and shit? He looked like a hot mess. She didn't go through that. She didn't look like that.
That's a good...
He looked like he was dying. He had like giant pimples, like boils and everything.
I'm not sure. Shit.
I'm
like, he did look kind of fucked up. I know she fucked him up, though.
Oh, no, these were like boils. I'm not talking about the blood, the cuts. He had like lumps, like he was like blistering up. Accelerated puberty.
There you go. Accelerated puberty.
Yeah, you're right. Clinic. That dude, he had to go to the hospital.
Clinic time. Boom. Yeah. He should have. But it was you know what was crazy? What ended up happening to him? After
when she
stabbed him in the neck with the needle.
The antidote, it worked. He wasn't aggressive no more. He was like, I gotta go. And he went home. He acted
I gotta
normal.
Go to school or some shit. Or I gotta go do schoolwork and just fucking
he said I gotta go to school. He's just
hanging out of his neck,
he'll still hang in there.
Like there's certain times I'm just like, nobody questions that. Another part is fucking Henry, man. You know that shit burnt like a bad perm.
Damn, man.
Method Man, right? Yep. That's from a line he said something like that. Well, like a bad perm part. Anyway, fuck, what was I about to say? For Henry had me fucking laughing, throwing me off. Son of a bitch. Ginger snaps, boil, STDs, clinic.
Where he was going to school.
Oh, all right, the needle hanging out of his neck. Nobody questioned that, right? And then remember when I forgot, what was Ginger's sister's name?
It was Bridget.
There you go.
She called her B.
Bad perm with the blood clot. All right, no rapping on today. Say that again, James.
Her name is Bridget, but the sister called her B.
B? Okay.
Yeah.
So Bridget, remember when she's walking? It's towards the end of the movie, and she's walking. I don't know if she's looking for her sister or what, or she's going to the guy's thing, and she's walking down the street. Her mother picks her up. Her mother is like, "I know what happened." Blah blah blah. Like, I know what you girls are doing.
Not the werewolf part. She just knew that they killed that girl.
Well, not they. Her sister technically did.
Yeah.
She didn't. But yeah. She was like, The mother is great. She was like, we could just fucking blow up the house and just start over. What about dad? Dad will just blame me. We could just leave him, whatever. That's not the part though. That part was a little like, eh. But then it was, so she's like, go in there and get your sister and then come back out, right? She goes in there and gets her sister and then leaves. You don't see her mother ever. You don't see her.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what the fuck happened to her mom?
Yeah, I know. Well, because she went to the party. It's like, because she was in the car. She was like, what's taking her so long to get the sister? So she went up in the party, but they went out the back. And they ended up going to the fucking house.
So back home, right?
Yeah, because she fucking the sister's basically killing everybody. So she brought her home. And that's when that one dude, the guy who made the fucking cure, gets ripped apart.
Yep. Which was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But no, my thing with that though is it's like I feel like the mother should have been there towards the, like, you know what I mean, at the house at some point when something's going down, and the dad was just gone. Like, what happened to him? And it seems, shit, because she was I feel like with the mother, I kind of wish there was more to that story because she, like, you know what I mean, towards the end, she's like, oh, they're not going to take my kids from me, this, that, and the third, and all that. And I'm just like, wait a minute. So if you think your kids are murderers, both of them or one of them, you wouldn't turn the motherfuckers in? Fuck that. Peace. Bye, nigga. I don't need that bullshit around me. But no, it was just something to where I wish with more movies they would just kind of not leave that. So even if they just showed the mother there and she was just like in shock that she's seen her daughter as a werewolf and left in fear, or got Bridget out and left. You know what I mean? Bridget put the cure in her own arm because her sister was just like, fuck it. Or it's just too far off, and then just something there. It's not that huge. It's not that big of a deal, but it's still like, because it would be different if that scene didn't happen where the mother's driving down the street and picks her up. If that didn't happen, it wouldn't bother me as much. But because of that, I'm just like, I feel like there should have a little more.
The mother part was basically waste of time.
It was.
The mother didn't do nothing. The mother didn't get killed. The mother didn't try to stop the daughter. She just disappeared into the party.
She figured they were waiting for.
Yo, she said to the daughter, "I'll burn the house down."
Yes.
And we'll take off. And she was like, "What about dad?" She was like, "Fuck him." She didn't give a shit.
That was basic. That was damn near literally what she said. She was like, "Well, we could turn the gas on and light a match, blow up the house." No, she doesn't. Listen, look at him. And the sequel, sister Bridget changes her the Bridget Powers and pursues a career in the movie industry. I don't believe you. I think I know what Bridget you're talking about, Henry.
That
and I'm
don't
going to let you dirty little secret out there.
That don't sound right.
It doesn't. The movie industry. Think about what he's saying. Entertainment. That's what he means. Oh, man. He's always throwing us off, James.
I know.
Google it, James. Google Bridget Powers is what he's telling you to do.
Okay, I'll do it right now. Wait a minute. Am I going to get a virus on my computer?
No, you won't get a virus.
I don't want my computer pissing blood.
You'll just turn into a...
What is it, Bridget Powers?
Yeah. This is Henry for you, man. This is Henry for you. I already know who it is, so I don't have to. Yeah. Yep. HPSDD.
Come on, man.
Yep.
Wait a minute. The little picture right there does look like her. Did she really go porn? I don't want to click. I'm not clicking on it, but from this little clip next to the name, it kind of looks like the sister that survived. Yo, I didn't click on it, man. You're trying to get me.
It's not her. It's
trying to get porn in my history.
It's one of his favorite porn stars, Bridget the Midget.
Oh, I know who it is.
James was like, I know who it is.
You should have said that in the beginning, not the last name. I was like, Bridget Powers, who the fuck is that?
But that's why he did that like that to throw you off to make you actually look.
Gotcha. Thanks,
I know
Henry.
his sick and twisted. I know how this fool thinks. Known him for over
Jesus.
20 years. It's rough.
Oh, I believe she's in an insane asylum. She looked like she was going insane. She killed her sister. She loved her
I mean,
sister. She looked up to her, man.
see, now it makes me want to watch part 2 and part 3 even more because
Yeah.
it makes you, especially if it follows along with the events, at least in part 2, because you said part 3 is kind of a sequel or a prequel
Yeah.
on a different timeline or whatever.
The thing is, I don't remember. Did she, at the end of this movie, she didn't stab herself to cure herself.
Fuck, I
So
forgot.
part 2, if she's in an asylum, is she a werewolf? And she's just like isolated and holds it in? Or did she end up stabbing herself at one point?
I hope so.
But then the movie wouldn't make sense. There has to be a werewolf in it, right?
I hope so, yo. I freaking hope so. Because
I can't remember. Now I can't remember part 2. I'm
that would make it
drawing
very.
blanks now.
I've never seen part 2, but I'm gonna watch them tomorrow.
I
Part
know I
2.
did because I think I watched them back to back.
I have part 2 answers your question.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. Now I have to watch it.
Yeah, like I'm intrigued to watch. I think this is how James. This is probably the smarter way for us to watch sequels of movies.
Yeah,
Going back to last year, people, when this pandemic shit first started. That was last year, right? No, 2 years ago.
2 years.
Holy
2 years
fuck!
ago. Yeah, 2
Holy
years, man.
shit! 2 years ago, me and James would record sometimes 2 to 3 times a day, and we had this list of like 50 movies. I forgot what the fuck the list was called exactly. Found it online.
Worst movies.
No, it wasn't worst because we didn't
Uh,
do that one yet. It was like our
oh,
50 movies you should see as a horror fan or some shit.
oh yeah, you're right. Okay, that one.
And when it came to, like, say for example, we did the movie called The Dentist. We did The Dentist 1 and 2. We did Slumber Party Massacre 1, 2, and 3. Instead of just doing just the ones that were on the list, there were certain sequels. We would do the sequels, and that's kind of because that right there would have been an easy 50 episodes of just those. But we just kept bouncing around. I think we got overall. I think we got about 25 or 30 of those movies completed. Oh gosh, horrible,
No,
horrible.
fuck that movie.
Oh my gosh, that movie fucking sucked. Henry, did you watch Blood Lake yet? I think you said you did and you hated it. If not, watch it. If you've never seen Blood Lake, people, by the way, it is the worst horror movie that I've ever seen. It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my existence. I hate it. I let go of my grudge I had with the people that created the movie because they just did it. They created it. I'd love to have them on the podcast and ask them why the fuck they made such a. Never mind. I'll be nice.
Weed Wolf.
Oh yes, Joe Weed Wolf. I'm going to add that. As a matter of fact, if you can, when you get a chance, can you message that to me? Because I'm going to eventually make a wheel for shitty horror movies.
I can do it. I'll
It
send it
will
to
be
you.
on there. And this goes for anybody else out there. I do still have this open challenge, and here's how it's gonna go, people. So the open challenge is right. You have to watch Blood Lake. That's the first thing. It is on Tubi, and I can post the link right here in the comments. But you have to watch Blood Lake first. Then shoot me a movie that's easy to find at that. But shoot me a movie that you feel is worst, a horror movie that's worse than Blood Lake, and you will win. Which I don't have one next to me, but you'll win a Horror with Sir Sturdy mug and a Horror with Sir. It won't be a hoodie; it'll be a T-shirt like this in your size. So yeah, and on top of that, if you do, this is a big if though, because Blood Lake is hard to beat. If you do that to where it knocks Blood Lake off of the worst movie I've ever seen, horror movie I've ever seen, that movie will be in the center of the wheel, and that will be the new movie to beat. But I'm telling you, Blood Lake is a tough fucking movie to beat. Like, we have to watch it and review it and agree that this is worse than Blood Lake. It can't just be, oh, this movie's worse than Blood Lake, blah, 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 blah. That's the thing. But back to Ginger Snaps. Has your sister seen this movie, James?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure on this one.
I wonder, do you think she would, like, I don't know her that well. I've met her a few times from work and stuff. But do you think she would like something like this? Or
she goes by moods. Right now she's in trying to find like I said, the shittiest movies.
Oh, I respect that. I'll tell you what, if she finds us, see if she can find us some shitty horror movies.
Okay.
See if she can find some shitty horror movies. Why? Because I just
Well, she said there is one. It's a Bigfoot movie. It's called Urban Bigfoot or Sasquatch.
oh god.
She goes, "There's a part that will make you laugh though, because this is the movie that Bigfoot has a dick, and when he jumps onto someone, it's like hanging there.
That's
He
hilarious.
basically teabags somebody when he lands on them.
That's hilarious. That just sounds like a funny fucking movie.
She
Oh,
she said it sucked, but
what was the movie? I can't think of what the movie was called. Evil, the Nun movie. Bloody
Return,
Nun.
Bloody Nun 2, or is it 2?
They're having a part 3. I just seen the Indiegogo for it the other day. I don't know if it was Indiegogo or Kickstarter, whatever it was. I think it was done, but you could still, like, if you wanted to contribute, you can, and you can still get the perks.
Oh, I'll tell her about that movie.
But I'm gonna definitely, I might back that one because I want them to come on the show still because that was a fun time. Oh shit, Helen Keller versus the Night Wolves. Tell your sister about that movie, James.
I will. I'll tell her. She'll probably watch it just because Helen Keller.
Listen, now with that movie, I think I watched it on Tubi or wherever I watched it. It was for What the Fuck the Sister just watched when I was doing that, which I am bringing that back, people. I am. Just time. I would have probably did something yesterday, but I was sick as fuck. No, I wasn't. Yes, I was. No, so I watched that movie and I told Henry about it and he watched it and loved it. And I was like, yo, I'm going to get it. I ended up buying it for him on DVD and just sending it out to him. He still wants to review that shit. So, Henry, what we could do is one of these Saturdays before we game, maybe we could do like a quick half-hour, 45-minute episode or something of it, review it, and then fucking play some Zombie Army 4. Let me know, though, because I'm down. We can even do it this Saturday. Like right after Popcorn and Pints, not too long after Popcorn and Pints-ish.
Helen Keller.
It's ridiculous.
I never seen it, so I have to watch that still. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I did.
I say check it out. It's definitely worth at least a one-time watch. But like I said, Henry loved that shit. Came out in 2015. Excuse me. Is it streaming anywhere anymore?
If it is, it's probably Tubi or maybe Pluto TV.
Oh, it's on fucking Prime.
There you go.
So yeah,
maybe I'll watch that tomorrow.
I might
watch the Ginger Snap 2 and 3, and maybe that one.
That is not a bad idea, James. That is not a fucking bad idea at all. I'm going to. If I remember, I'm going to. Ginger Snaps. See, this makes me want to watch other werewolf movies, though. I might have to like watch a fourth, maybe.
I want to watch American Werewolf in London again, but I can't find it.
I haven't seen that in so fucking long.
That's why I wanted to watch it. Like I think it was like a couple months ago. I was searching for it and I can't find it. Even our special app didn't have like links for it. Pissed me off. It's like they hid it. They're like, no one can watch this movie ever again.
Oh, it's on. Oh, I have Peacock. It's on Peacock.
Oh man, I don't have Peacock.
I'll give you my Peacock shit off the air, James.
All right.
So you can use it. But it's on Peacock. Really quick, people. This is what's pissing me off about all these, like, cable. Okay, you get rid of cable because it's so expensive. Now we have all these fucking subscriptions to where, just fuck, because it gets expensive. Listen.
Yeah, every one of them. Yeah, it's like you're paying a cable bill.
I'm not talking to you two because you're free and I love you. But you can still sponsor us. But all the other ones that charge you to watch their movies, you should start sponsoring these podcasts, man.
Especially fucking Netflix. Netflix is pissing me off.
Yeah, it's up to $20 now.
Fucking everybody else is staying the same, like cheap as fuck.
Shudder. I know you're only $5, but holla at your boy. I'll fucking exclusively review Shudder movies if you fucking hook us all up with like a year or two free. I'm just saying, man. You know, beggars can't be choosers. I don't have OnlyFans.
If you're gonna sponsor, I'll make one. If you're gonna sponsor me, Chris.
There you go, Chris. James said he'll make OnlyFans if you're gonna sponsor it.
I wear tassels to make them spin.
Cheese tassels?
Yeah.
Like a you know the round cheese?
Yeah, wheels of cheese, and I'll spin them.
There you go. Oh, no, you got fucking Chris and Henry in here. They're both gonna start saying some crazy shit now. That's just great. Chris, I will say this though, Chris. When you do have a chance to watch Ginger Snaps, it is worth a one-time watch. He's asking you this. What can you get for a gum wrapper, paperclip, and some lint?
You signing into OnlyFans and just seeing my profile pic.
There you go, James.
String cheese tassels. There you go. Yeah. That'll work.
Yes. We both gave it a 6. Joe gave it a 4.
Yeah, I gave it a 6.
Henry gave it a 6.8.
I was going back and forth with a 5.6, but I think it was better than a 5.
Hey, sometimes you gotta support your friends, man. I appreciate this. Everybody that's tuning into this is helping support. You know, you're supporting us. I appreciate that.
Oh man,
I appreciate that. Oh, and by the way, people, make sure you go follow Any Last Words on all your platforms. Anybody watching, go follow her on YouTube, Facebook, Any Last Words, Twitch. I don't know if she's on Twitter. I don't remember, but Patreon, all that stuff. You're going to get some awesome, fun, funny horror content, just like you can get right here. You can get it right there. And with this guy, I'm going to talk to him off the scenes, but he needs to start using his Worst Damn Gamer Ever Facebook thing to do in the comment and all that stuff. But go check out Worst Damn Gamer Ever on all the platforms, which I'll show you the thing at the end of the show. There you go. Boom, right there. Go tune into it. He's very entertaining. He speaks 2 languages. Spanish, and I taught him English. Henry helped. He's getting really good with the English, but seriously, he has some dope, fun, funny content. He's on the podcast a lot. Popcorn and Pints, Horror with Sir Sturdy. We game together a lot, all that good stuff. So go check him out as well. Chris, you gotta start using your Worst Damn Gamer Ever. Facebook or YouTube. Boom. You could be typing in your Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that. That's what you should be using, Playboy. Oh yeah, and yes, he's very fluent in profanity and getting cussed out by 8-year-olds. Hell yeah, Joe. You already know. That shit was funny though. Chris, you got to drop that for people to hear that. Oh, you're a fucking bitch. Oh shit, man, that thing was so funny. I can't stop laughing at that. Ginger Snaps, though, man. I'm happy that this movie was pretty good, like decent at the very least.
Yeah.
Yes, what Joe said. Don't forget to hit the like if you didn't like it yet. Wherever you're watching it, share it. Just hit that share button once or twice. That's it. Just hit that share button once or twice on your news feed. Subscribe. If you go back and listen to the audio, rate all that stuff. It's on all audio platforms. Horror with Sir Sturdy. I'm loving this. What's up, Chris? And what's up, Joe? Hankaroo, I still hope you're still here. Hanking around. Oh, by the way, Henry. Michael's seen another person in the Hankverse. Someone that looks like you. His bus driver the other day. This is just getting ridiculous. You see it too now, Jay. You haven't even met him in person yet. You see people that look like him.
That's true.
Makes no fucking sense. Like, he's the only person that I know that looks like so many different people that don't really look like each other. That's 1. And 2, like different nationalities. Different nationalities. Like, you catch him in the winter when he's pale, he might pass for white until you see his big nigga nose. And then some sort of Spanish, some sort of Middle Eastern, possibly black. Who knows? Who knows? Janky Hanky's in the house. Janky Hanky. You can call him Hanky too. He doesn't mind.
Did anybody ever see Wolf Cop?
No, but I would watch.
That's a humanoid werewolf. He's a cop. The werewolf is a cop.
I feel like
I never seen
Love
that.
these wheels. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's homework for anybody that's watching right now. I want to make a creature feature wheel, which creatures, werewolves, whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. But like some sort of beast, not like a Jason Freddy, because they're not, I don't count them, but like a werewolf. You could say Pumpkinhead. Um I don't know if I want to throw vampires in there. Figure it out.
Is that supposed to be penicillin?
Yeah.
Mm, all right.
Again, he's still getting better with the Englishes.
All right, yeah, it's close.
Chud, that would work. Chud, yeah. But what I want to say though, people, is if you do come up with some stuff, shoot it to this email right here to the HORROWITHSIR.STURDYGUESTS@gmail.com. It'll just make it easier. That way it can all be in one spot. And just say, you can just put in the subject creature feature wheel idea, and then just as many creature features as you want to put on there. And if they're not already on a wheel, they're going on the creature feature wheel. Just because I want to see more creature feature shit. I'm tired of. I want to watch more horror. I want to watch different things that I've never seen.
What the hell is this meta shit, man?
He said it.
See, now another person said meta. What the fuck is this? I don't know what it is.
Ask you now before he starts. What's good, Spanky Hanky? Overall, though, James, I feel like this was a pretty decent film. I can definitely say that. And again, it's one of those films to where it's not getting the sturdy stamp of approval, of course, but it's one. I don't know when I would watch this again. Like, I'm gonna watch the sequels, of course, tomorrow. But other than that, I don't know when I would watch this again. This is more of like podcast type, or if it's on, maybe, or if it's like a group of us, like just say everybody that's in here, it's like, yo, let's just watch these. Let's watch this one, and this one. Then yes, but I wouldn't go for it on my own. Like, I got to see this. I want to watch this again. It's not one of those.
I would if I was just like, I wanted to watch werewolf movies all day, and I was going, I clicked on one, and say it was the next one under it. You know how was it Prime and Netflix does it, like a suggestion? Yeah. I would click on it and move on to the next one. I'm saying if I'd never seen it, but because I've seen this like 3-4 times now, I probably won't watch it again.
Thank you for tuning in, Joe. I'm sure I'll talk to you soon, and we got to do something soon. We really got to all get together and do something soon again. It's been a while.
You should join us with the Pocky Chip Challenge.
Oh yes, Joe, the Pocky Chip Challenge. We are doing that. I'll let you know when, but I'm doing it. James is doing it, and my wife is going to do it. We're going to try to get more people if we can.
This is my second time
on
doing
Restream live. Some fun stuff, talking shit, having fun. I'll probably be streaming and gaming, possibly, as we're all doing this. But yeah, go put that fire out. You still have it?
There you go.
Oh, all right. We'll talk. We'll definitely talk soon about that.
As soon as I know the date when we're doing that, I'll order one.
Same here. But yeah, you know what, James? I'll go back on that. I'll say if I was in a werewolf binge mood, I may watch it. But at the same time, though, it's like, because I've already seen it twice, and I'm gonna watch the sequels tomorrow. Yeah. If I'm in a werewolf binge, like, I'd probably start off with something like Wolf Cop, just because that's what you mentioned last night. But pulled up on my screen over here because I've never seen it, and then I'd probably go with like one I do want to see again is Silver Bullet, because I haven't seen it in fucking years. Yeah. We'll see though. We'll see what happens with that. Favorite? Do you have a favorite scene or favorite kill? I know they really didn't show the kills too much. I showed more of the aftermath. For the most part here and there.
It's not really the kill. Well, the second part wasn't bad, but I liked when the kid was ready. Like when they got the syringe, he's like, "Okay, I'm going to go out." As soon as he opened the door, he got snatched. I mean, he got ripped out of that freaking pantry like quick. Right. I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought that was pretty cool. The gore I liked. When that girl hit her head and the blood everywhere. But I kind of did like when the werewolf was like looking at the sister, when Ginger was looking at her sister, where the guy was against the wall, like breathing, like dying, basically. It was like telling the sister, "Join me, kill him," and she's like, "I'm not doing it," and that's when she did that neck bite.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was pretty cool.
You know
Just
what?
basically ripped out the jugular.
Oh yeah. Going back to earlier, what the fuck was it? The fight. So remember how the one chick would always fuck with her sister, and she told her, she's like, if you hit my sister again, I'll kill you.
Yep.
And she kept her word. Well,
Kept her.
actually, no,
No,
the
she
girl.
did kill her at the time. She killed her.
Technically,
It was an accident.
I was gonna say technically she didn't kill her because she slipped on that milk and busted her head.
Yeah. Well,
But
she pushed her, I think, right? Didn't she back up into the milk? Like she got pushed?
she was doing something. She was like running away or backing up. She slipped into the
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because she was like, oh, you're back for more or something like that.
Yeah, she beat. But when she fought her though, she beat the fucking dog shit out of her. Which
Yeah. Beat her ass.
what sibling wouldn't do that? Honestly, like
That's
if
true.
you see somebody, like I know you and your brother are only a year apart, but if you seen your brother getting, this is back in, let's just go back in high school days, getting pushed around, you're not gonna just stand there. You're gonna go
No.
fucking.
Definitely. Now the thing is, she threatened that girl one time and she didn't do it. But because she's so aggressive now because of the werewolf part of
Yeah,
her, she basically just pounced on her and fucked her up.
she snapped.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, that aggression, like her
ginger
aggression
snap.
was just like her blood was probably boiling. That aggression, she just took off.
So
And again, in that same situation, with if I seen somebody fucking with one of my siblings, I'm gonna do the same thing. Just attack. Fuck it. I gave you one warning, and you may. The thing with me though too is you're not gonna get that. You may or may not get that warning from me if it's an accident, like you bumped into him. But the way that this girl was, you could tell she was fucking with her sister more than just
oh,
gym class.
she was the cunt of high school.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
people would have got beat up.
So here's the title of the movie. How many people thought the movie was called Ginger Snaps because they're redheaded?
Just the one redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. And
But her name is Ginger. That's why
yes.
Ginger Snaps.
And then she snaps. She snaps. She goes.
But
nuts.
you know when they made this title, they're like, "Yo, we need to get a redheaded chick."
Oh, of course. You have. You almost have to for that because it kind of.
It's so
Ginger.
that's the first thing I was thinking. I was like, because I seen her red hair. I was like, did they make this title because of her fucking hair? Until they said her name. I was like, oh, okay.
That should have been a part of it though. Could have been just a play on the word, Ginger because her name, Ginger because the hair color, whatever.
Could be. Oh,
could be. I'm not mad at that though. Like I'm not mad. I like how I like when and then Ginger and then snaps because she just fucking snaps. She loses.
Yeah, she loses.
So I like how like this title does fit the film, which we never really discussed that with other movies. But this title does fit the film damn near perfect. Ginger snaps. She does.
Yeah.
She goes crazy. But I know what you guys are thinking. For those of you who do tune into Horror Research 30 multiple times, who are used to this show. Oh, the wheel wasn't spun yet. That's because Tuesday we are having Mick back on again. Mick Manhattan over from the Scene Snobs, which go check out the Scene Snobs on Facebook, YouTube, get other TikTok. Yes, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all across the board. Awesome show, awesome host, love him. But he's coming on with us next Tuesday to review Society and
Terror Vision.
Oh
fuck.
But the last time he was on here, he was talking to us and he was like, "Look, there's 2 movies I got you guys that you guys should check out." And I told him, I said, "I'll do it, but we want you to come back on to review them with us." And he's going to. He's going to be on from 8:00 to 8:45 with us because his show starts at 9:00 Eastern time on Tuesdays. So that'll be fun to do that. We can just about wrap this one up, though, I believe, because
I don't have nothing else on it.
Does anybody else have anything else to say about this movie or some horror movies in general? That's 1 and 2. Whoever tuned in live, whoever's going to tune in for the replay or just the audio portion, or whoever listens to any of this, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. It means a lot. Let's see. One last time for Hemparita people, go to ihemparita.com. You can click the link right in the description, honestly. Link right in the description. Peace out, Chris. Anyways, click the link right in the description. It's the second link. Hit that link. When you cash out, use promo code SIR30. Get yourself some Hemparita. You can get the gummies.
See you later, Henry.
Yeah, we're about to bounce too, Henry. I'm out, fellas. Keep it funky and keep it tight. The other day he was telling us to keep it feather, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah.
You know, go there, click the link, ihemparita.com. Use promo code STURDY when you cash out. Save yourself 10%. Also, when you spend over $50, you get free shipping. Highly worth it. Great, awesome CBD. One shooter is 2 servings. One gummy is 1 serving. So half a shooter is 1 serving. Works great, works well, nice and relaxed. It's good to have. You come home from a long day of work. You want to relax. Have some dinner, have a shower, hit yourself a hemparita. Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, tune into Horror with Sir Sturdy with your hemparita. Or whenever I'm gaming, whatever. Just whenever you feel it necessary to use your hemparita. Use responsibly, of course. 21 and older. Highly, highly, highly recommended. The best CBD gummies and shooters on the fucking planet. Go get it right now. Now let's just do these end of the show plugs and we are gone. As I mentioned earlier, at WORSTDAMNGAMEREVR, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Go there. You'll have a great time with this channel, with Worst Damn Gamer Ever. You're gonna have a great, great freaking time with all those platforms on there. The gaming. He does his own movie reviews, music reviews here and there. He does a lot of reaction videos. He does all kinds of stuff. Go check it out. Dreams the Creator, at Dreams the Creator, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You need to check that out as well. He's actually going to start dropping more content soon. I'm going to keep getting on him until he does, but he's going to start dropping more content soon. That's 1. And 2, for these dope ass overlays you were seeing tonight and all the overlays you've been seeing that me and James use, me with the gaming, us on the podcasts, that was made by DREAMZ. And he actually has, get this, he actually has some overlays for free. Free 99 on his site, which the link is in the description. It's like Aaron Williams Dreams, something. I forgot what RF, Right Focus Media, whatever. Click that link. There's 4 overlays you guys can download for yourselves and use all you want. After you go over there and do that, like I told you guys earlier as well, check out Any Last Words, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. It's a great, great, fun show. You'll love it. Make sure you guys tune in. Tune in. She has a lot of content out there and a lot more to go, a lot more to drop. She's always doing something dope. Check it out. So Good It's Scary. Listen, people, for those of you who are horror content creators, horror movie creators, more so, horror shorts, half hour or less. You post it on So Good It's Scary page, right? That's giving us permission, which again, we'll update the page soon. I'm gonna talk to my guy, Mr. Canada. Anyways, you post your horror short onto So Good It's Scary, half hour or less. Post it on the Facebook page. Also go follow him on Instagram and TikTok. So Good It's Scary. Anyways, you post your horror short on Facebook. On Tuesdays, we will watch and review that live. Watch it live so all you guys can see it, review it live so all you guys, and then we'll review it right after before we review our film. And on top of that, we will put all the descriptions in there, all the credit for, your link and all that in the description as well. So you're still getting your credit, all that good stuff. We're just putting a few more eyes on it, hopefully. And we're going to tell you guys, we're going to give you guys our honest opinion. So if we like it, we're going to tell you we like it. If we don't like it, we're going to tell you we don't like it. We're going to be honest. We're not going to be dickheads and pricks, but we're going to be honest. Put it to you like that. And where will we be reviewing that? Of course, right here on Horror with Sir Sturdy, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Again, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Make sure you guys tune in every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern Time for Horror with Sir Sturdy. Also on Horror with Sir Sturdy, all across the board where you're watching this podcast right now, besides the Popcorn and Pints pages and stuff like that, I do gaming. I'll game. Like tomorrow night, I'll probably play some more Zombie Army 4. This weekend, probably the same. And then I'll be getting back into Resident Evil 8. Check out our live shows every Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Popcorn and Pints. We do 2 movies. We try to see if they can connect. If we remember to do that, this weekend's going to be hard as fuck. But we try to see how they can connect. And we just review them and have a great time. Stories from a Bar, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you listen to podcasts, including YouTube. Check out Stories from a Bar. Deep Focus Cinema, Facebook, YouTube. Deep dive on cinema. You're gonna have a great time with it. If you've seen Ibrahim, it's a bunch of Ibrahims on that. Basically, deep dives on some cinema. So make sure you go check that out as well. And with that being said, people, thank you guys for watching and listening and all that great stuff. Have a great whatever part of the day or night you're in. Hope it goes amazing. Keep it funky. Stay classy. Don't pee on each other. I had to bring up R. Kelly.
Oh, R. Kelly with the buck guy peeing blood. Should have done that earlier.
Right. You're so right, James.
Damn.
The guy peeing. How did we not?
I don't know. We're losing
Not
it.
important. Not that important. But with that being said, people, peace.
Peace out.
I'll see you in your